Yo, yo, yo. Hello, everybody. Good morning to everyone. Welcome to another episode of Wake and Pack, y'all. Um, Football's almost here. Again, we got the Monday Nighter. So, again, we got to wait a little longer, but it's about to be in full swing, man. And we made it another week through this Wake and Pack deal, man. So, congrats to everybody. Thank you for showing the support every day. And let's get into this shit first, Zane Strong, my boy. Hey, what's up with you? Like clockwork. I know you got some hot takes today, man. Good morning to you, mahalo, all that. We're gonna smoke up. Hey, that's right. Hey, Milto's in the building, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all wipe your feet at the door. Hit that like button for your boy, man. Let's make this thing go up. Again, I love it when y'all exchange pleasantries down there. Shout out to everybody. Brother from another mother, Dave, what's up with you, bro? Hey, Dale Baldwin, what's up with you, bro? So oh yeah, definitely. Saquads versus the Quadfather and Quadzilla. But you see, Saquads, it's just one name, He just got one name, but AJ Dillon's quads is so big, he had to name them separate. One is Quadfather and one is Quadzilla. So I think that AJ Dillon has him on a quad thing. All right, so look. Y'all see the thumbnail? Brandy Lewis in the house. Hey, what's up, mama? Definitely looking forward to Monday night. Okay, the Giants, man. Listen. I'm saying let's not take them lightly, and I'm saying let's respect them. I've been saying that because it's any given Sunday. But not only did I say that, QB1 said that, okay? Jordan Love is like, we got to respect this team, Can't just look at the record. And let's talk about them for a little bit. Why would the Giants be confident? Well, they are winners of 2 games in a row. Y'all remember just not too long ago, we was on a losing streak, okay? And then 1-2 games turned to 3-4 games. So they might be feeling like that right now. They might be feeling like, hey, we won 2 games in a row. We just had our bye week. They coming off of a bye, and they get an extra day to rest for Monday night. So the Giants is going to come in and give us their best punch, give us their best shot, give us their best swing, okay? So we all know public enemy number 1. Definitely stop the run and running football. That's the name of this game, David. We're going to get into it. And they did do us in last year. So, we got to remember that, and I'm sure all last year, not all last year, but I'm sure last year, all of us thought that was a game that we can circle and put a W by. Did not happen. So we got to get the Giants the respect. Saquon Barkley should be public enemy number 1. He needs to be accounted for. Anytime he's on the field, we just need to have somebody watching. Okay. He sliced us and diced us in the last game, albeit it was in the second half. First half, we kind of held him down. Second half, he went ballistic. He went crazy. We cannot have that going on. He's the best player they got, and we need to shut him down. And I would say he's the best running back that we played all year, all around. So that's Saquon. O-line, I ain't worried about. O-line, I am not worried about. They are the league leaders in giving up sacks, y'all. And it ain't just by like 2 or 3 sacks. The next league leader behind them is like 10 or 12 spots behind as far as sacks, okay? So I think we're going to be able to get up in there with our pass rush. LVN, we should expect another sack. Rashawn, can we get 2 out of there? First of all, I just want everybody to be healthy. Again, we're going to the graveyard. Many MCLs, ACLs, Achilles, all kind of shit is left on that field. Odell's shit is still on the field right now. MetLife Stadium is a dangerous place to play. So not only do I hope for the victory, but I hope we stay healthy, okay? Their receiving game, first of all, the quarterback, DeVito. Backup quarterback, but it seems like he's starting to get into his groove. When he first came, they was losing. We're not surprised. Daniel Jones is down. But now that he's in the groove, I honestly can say that if they're not equal, the drop-off is not far from him and Daniel Jones. Seriously. So DeVito is capable. He won 2 games in a row. And you got 3 receiving, Slayton is taking over as the Giants like number 1 receiver guy, and he's putting up the numbers as the number 1. Very capable guy, capable with the deep ball. Hyatt capable with the deep ball. You know, they will go deep on you, okay? And those receivers are capable to catch the ball, but we got the Joe Barry special. Our corners is going to be so far back, they ain't going to be able to beat us. Hey, in between the 20s, get what you want. We locking that shit down by the time you get to the red zone, okay? And Darren Waller, you can't, you know, he's a kind of hit or miss. He's like a Jeremiah Finley type player. He could either take over the game or he could get 2 catches for like 18 yards, you know? So we got to look out for him. You know what? Maybe it is a blessing in disguise. Aaron Jones has been hurt, but I'll put his ass on the shelf until it's 2 games left, you know, because Aaron Jones only going to give you about what's the last time he played a consecutive amount of games? Like 3 or 4 games? Like maybe we need to put him on the shelf while we're still winning. Throw that extra little wrinkle back in the game once playoff time comes. I don't know, bro. But if he's healthy, he's healthy. But I'm tired of you know, I didn't see the injury report. Hopefully somebody could update me today, but I don't know if Jair's playing. I'm just gonna go into it like all our guys aren't playing like we've been doing. Next man up. Yeah, bro, he's the man, you know. He's the man, catching out of the backfield, running, doing his thing, man. He's you know, he's the reason that they've won most of their games. So when you go on the other side of the ball, we got to run on them, and they got some problems. And yeah, look at those numbers. Hey, you can't say he's not feeling himself, you know. And again, it is the Commanders, but again, victories, especially stacking them on top of each other, feels good. They got a victory and went into the bye week with a victory. You know, that might be good or bad. When you go into a bye week after you lose, you know, you got to sit on that loss for a while. But also, after you win after a bye week, you know, you're feeling fresh. You know, you're feeling like you can go out there and do something. So, yeah. Definitely. And shit, maybe we should keep the trend going. I know we can't predict the coin toss, but, you know, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We seem to do better when we get that ball first, where we could start the tempo off. I don't know if they ass get cold or something on the bench waiting for long drives, because, you know, the defense is going, you know, they're going to go on the long drive, and maybe not them. Hopefully we could, you know, if we do get, you know, defer and they get the ball, hopefully we could stop them on the 3 and out. This team, again, they're very capable in certain spots, but this is a team that we should for sure beat, and we need to get the revenge from last year. Okay. So one thing about their defense, though, yeah, he's this DeVito guy, you know. Brandy put up them numbers that he threw against, you know, the Commanders, and hey, this is the NFL. The Commanders, no matter what you say, they are an NFL team, and you know, he put up decent numbers against them, you know. And again, he's just starting like 2-3 weeks ago, so you got to give Dan Gable and the coaching staff of the Giants a little more time to see what he's good at and all that. And it seems like they're starting to figure that out, but we're going to have to put a halt to that. Pass rush has to be at a premium this game, man. We cannot let him get comfortable at all. We need to be harassing him, and they give up the most sacks in the NFL. So I believe we should be able to get in there from the interior and the exterior. All our guys should be having a field day. This could potentially be a 5-sack type game, y'all. Okay. Yeah, I would love to do that. Honestly, you know, if we was at Lambeau, I put that beat down on them, you know, but shit, on the road, I win by 3. I don't really care. On the road, especially a conference game, you know, well, let's just get the victory, you know. But yeah, blowout, I ain't never going to complain about a blowout. So on the defensive side of the ball, just like, you know, they give up a lot of sacks. They get a lot of interceptions, y'all. So, you know, Love got to, you know, hey, 8 touchdowns, 0 interceptions the past 2 weeks. Okay. That's what Love is doing. So, you know, I'm not putting this on him. Hey, he might not throw another one, but hey, this defense is top 9 in interceptions. You know, one thing they do, they get their hands on the ball. You know, they're in the top half of the league. They have 12 interceptions to our 6. I don't know what's going on with our 6 interceptions, but again, we love the end result. Bend but don't break. But, you know, I would like a few more splash plays on the defensive side of the ball. You know, we've been getting splash plays through sacks, through mistakes, them, fumbling and stuff like that. I want the INTs back. The last INT, I don't even remember what we got. Was it Rudy Ford? Oh, well, not the last one. It was Keyshawn Nixon last game. Kind of came in the clutch too. So shout out to Keyshawn for that. And while speaking on Keyshawn, hello, we got to give credit where credit is due. Last year, he led the league in return yards. What do you think he's doing this year? Leading the league in return yards, man. So sometimes he does take it out where we say maybe he should have kneeled it, but got to be a risk taker sometimes. Special teams is, 1/3 of the game, as they say, or is it 1/4? How you split up 3 like that? I don't know. But yeah, man. Trench warfare, that's where it's at. And let's talk about the trenches. One dude I talked about, Thibodeau, 11 sacks for the season. 11 sacks for the season. That's elite. The team only got like 20 sacks and he has 11 of them. So we have to keep an eye on him. He's going to be on the edges. Zach Tom, I ain't worried about that at all. Rashid Walker and Josh Nyman going to have to, and LaFleur seems fixed on this rotational thing with Lyman. He had 1 point, but then, he's like, well, if you switch, you can throw the defender off. Sometimes the defender start getting used to the offensive tackle and then Kanoa's move. So when you do the switch, and I'm still not into the switching, as far as offensive lineman, you can do that with D lineman, but offensive lineman, I just think you need more continuity. And just like he said, defensive lineman could start setting the offensive lineman up because they know what they like to do, and it's a vice versa. We can know like, oh, D lineman, oh, he likes to crash in. Oh, he likes to go on the outside. We just gotta, maintain Thibodeau, and we got a big hog in the middle, man. Big hog in the middle. What's his name? Dexter Lawrence, bro. Is that his name? Big boy in the middle, whatever he is, big boy in the middle. He caused havoc for us the last time. So Josh Myers, you've been playing great. We hope you keep this shit up because you're gonna have your hands full with I think that's his name, but he's a big boy and he caused us problems in the last game. Defensive tackle, Dexter Lawrence. I believe that's who it is. But they got Lawrence and Thibodeau, and again, very opportunistic secondary, among the league leaders in interceptions. So J Love gotta, sometimes he's a little loosey-goosey. There's a couple plays even last week, that Romeo play probably could have been intercepted. It was 3 motherfuckers around him. Romeo just decided to, strong hand game. Hell yeah. Hey, Freddie Roper, top of the morning, bro. What's up with you? Yeah, we definitely gonna do our thing. And yeah, the Giants is gonna get, we're gonna knock them down the sides. We're gonna keep chopping them down till they ain't Giants no more. Oh yeah, that's what Wink likes to do. Wink Martindale likes to do that. But we've been prepared. Did y'all see how J Love handled the blitz last game? No problems. Who was the other team that we beat who led the league in blitzes? Who do we beat? I don't know. I forgot. But yeah, so Jordan Love has shown he can read the blitz now. That was an issue when he first came to the league, obviously against Kansas City when Spagnuolo wanted to send the house at him 2 years ago in that game. But now Jordan Love, bro, you can see it in his eyes. You can see the confidence in his bounce when he's back there. His pocket presence is a lot better. He moves with the pocket. A little earlier in the season, he was actually getting away of the pocket. It's like the pocket going this way. You'll run right into the, he's getting a better feeling of pocket awareness. And just that 2-3 seconds slide by, Brady was great at it. You're like, man, Brady's not a runner. He's not a runner, but he can manipulate that pocket to a way. He sees the pocket coming in, crashing this way. He's moving this way a little bit. Like, Jordan Love has been doing a little bit of that. Oh, yeah. Hey, it looks like Lucas Van Ness right now is starting to get in his bag. Let's keep playing him. I want to see 90 out there. Hawk down, chase sack early in the year. And this one was kind of a hawk down, chase sack. He chased down Pat Mahomes, got him to the ground. Pat Mahomes is not the easiest dude to get on the ground. He thick. He can run. Hey, that's what the fuck I want to hear, And again, y'all, let's go into this shit. Let's go into it with the right mindset. First of all, one thing I like that was said from Jordan Love, he's like, we are already in the playoffs. I mean, that's how you got to look at it because we ain't got no time or room to be dropping games like that. Actually, we got 2 games to drop. If push come to shove, we lose 2 games and win 3 games, I think we're still in it. But I think we could run the table with this bitch. It is not a shocker, but I still think, I'm sorry, y'all, I still think my Packers still need a little humble pie. We've been on a little run. I'm not saying lose this one. We'll win this, but again, we playing with house money when it comes to the playoffs. Like, we just got to be happy of the position we're at. So if we do go in the playoffs and it don't go our way, like, this is just more experience, more Jordan Love getting his feet wet. But again, we all gonna be there chilling for our pack. Oh yeah, they strong words, but goddamn it, why don't we speak it to existence? Hey, let's talk that way until we can't talk that way no more. I'm good with the enthusiasm from Zane Strong. Hey, they strong words, but hey, his name is Zane Strong. So what more would you expect? It's just one of those things. Soft tissue injuries, hit or miss. It's just hit or miss, man. I'm sad he missed it. I mean, I'm sad he's missing this game, but they kind of said it's not season ending, so we need that Wicks in there. We need Reed to do his thing. We need Malik Heath to do his thing. Shout out to Malik Heath too, man. Unassumingly coming in and making an impact. No, he ain't getting 3-4 catches, 50-something yards, but the 2-3 catches he gets for 18, 20-something yards come at critical times, bro. And he's a good blocker. He laid out Khalil Mack, outside linebacker. Malik Heath went in there and gave him the business, y'all. Yeah, but Rising E, what's up to you? But hey man, this is the NFL. I'm sure we were as confident last year with this Giants team, So yeah, we got to respect our opponents and what they are capable of. So yeah, man, very opportunistic defensive backfield. They'll let you throw some yards on them, but they're opportunistic in getting turnovers. So we gotta watch the turnovers, bro. And if we win a turnover battle, obviously, normally when the team wins the turnover battle, they win the game. So we gotta hold on to that rock, and we gotta strip that rock away from them. And I believe we can strip that rock away from them. Strip, sack, fumble, or an interception. And again, Saquon is public enemy number 1, and they have capable receivers, bro. So we gotta respect this team, and we're on their home field, bro. Monday motherfucking night. Our last Monday night was a stinker. So since Jordan Love likes to circle shit on calendars, he circled the Chiefs game, because that was his first game. He wanted to get that lick back. So hopefully this game, he circles last year when we lost, So we got to respect our opponents, man. Right. We'll see if it matters, bro. I'm telling you, hey, Dallas looking shaky. Couple other teams ahead of us right now in the playoff race looking a little shaky. Hey, Dallas's schedule is kind of brutal. They could really, lose 3 of the last 5, bro. I don't know how the numbers is looking. If they lose 3 of the last 5 and we win all the way out, I don't know how that's going to look, But, any given Sunday. Yeah, we really hot right now, Rising E. We are a buzzsaw right now. We are that team, Doesn't it feel good to be that team? And, there's always a team toward the end of the year. Nobody wants to play them, whether we're the inferior team or not. But to be that team right here, right now, I'm totally satisfied with it. And it's about time we handle business. This for my boy Zane Strong right here. Mahalo. So yeah, man. Oh yeah, definitely, bro. Hey, he's had plenty of time back there. Hey, passing game, we had trouble with elite pass rushers early in the season. Crosby got his against us. Who else got theirs against us? Somebody else did us a little dirty, but that was early into the Rasheed Walker starting and before we start doing this O-line shuffle in between the tackles. So I think we should be fine. And Josh Myers is playing a lot better. So just like my boy David said, in the trenches is where this game is going to be won, man. He should. Now it is very soon. I would think more next week than this week because we still got the guy. I don't even know if he made it to the building yet, but I am excited about that pick. I think he's very capable, bro. I think he could kind of be like a hidden gem. No, he ain't gonna come in and next year come in and rush for 1,000 yards, but he can come in again. He's very capable, can catch the ball out of the backfield. What is you doing? Can catch the ball out of the backfield and be an impact player. Hey, anybody that done sniffed Alabama, that done been in anything around Alabama means you're a halfway decent good player. Hey, equipped with some nice blocking, he can get the job done. But we don't block pretty well on the run. But definitely Tucker Kraft is looking good again. Blessing by disguise. Thank God Musgrave is not out for the whole season. Doesn't seem like he is, but I don't know if Tucker will be getting this shine if Musgrave was there. I know we do a lot of 2 tight end sets, but Tucker has really came in and been a factor as far as blocking, and he's been a factor of catching the ball. Can't ask for more than that, and I like that he's getting his shine. And then that other tight end who we don't know yet, Bob Sims, whatever his name is, continue the good work, young fella, because you might be a part of this trio next year. Hey, we ain't worried about tight end at all for the next few years. We ain't got to get one. We ain't got to worry about one. So that's something on offense that we don't need. Something on offense we don't need as receivers. Like, if you guys can look, we're starting to build this team up to, I'm telling you, in a minute, we're going to be punching people in the mouth. We're going to be the big bullies on the street, and that could happen as soon as next year. That could happen as soon as in the playoffs. You never know, man. Unscouted looks. People don't know what to do with the Packers. What they going to do? Look at last year's film? That ain't going to help. You're going to look at this year's film? That ain't going to help. It's been so many moving parts with us. We just finding out who is who and who's doing what. I think any defensive coordinator is going to have a hard time game planning for this Packers team, especially how confident they are right now. Yeah, I'm just going to look at it that way, bro. You got to look at it that way, Zane. And, I just think for the running game, you need continuity. Running game, you need all the same guys. It's just a different kind of deal. Passing game, you kind of on your own. You could use your individual skills, but running game, you got to be able to work together. You got to be able to communicate a little more. Again, you do that in the passing game too, but running game, you got to run downfield. Passing game, you just pretty much defending what you need to defend. It's way harder to run and grab a 300-pounder defensive tackle, 260-pounder defensive end, and just drive them down the field and open the lane for your running back than just stepping back and pass blocking. So that's something we got to work on, but I like what I'm seeing from Myers. We ain't never got no problems with Elton. We ain't got no problems with Zach Tom. We just need to work on the guard spot a little bit. And, and left tackle, something has to be, again, when you got 2, you got none. We need to find that solidified top-notch left tackle. Maybe that's going to be in the draft, but I don't know how long we're going to be doing this O-line shuffle thing. Oh, definitely. And we're going to give Reed the opportunity, man. And then listen, we can't let it stop with Reed. I love the combination of Reed and Christian Watson on those jet sweep kind of motion in the backfield kind of plays, because those two are very capable of doing it. Hey, maybe Drake could play that role, because Drake is good with trick plays and shit like that if he's going to come in. But, yeah, we can't be one-dimensional with that sweep. I don't want them just thinking Jayden Reed's the only one that could do a sweep. Hey, it might not get us a first down. It might get us 2 or 3 yards, but run Malik Heath on a sweep just to show them that this ain't just a Jayden Reed thing, because when they see him going by, after a while, they don't want to get gashed for 20, 30, 40 yards of carry that he's getting on those plays. So they're going to try to stop him. But, yeah, definitely need to put the ball in Reed's hands at all times this game, y'all. Exactly. Hey, again, we coming from 2 different dynamics. What did we know the past 3, 4, 5 years? The ball's going to Devontae. Aaron Rodgers' excuse was that he's so good and he's so open every time. Yeah, that's cool, but when it's the 4th quarter and you in a divisional playoff game and it's 10-3, or that was the score, and you zero in on Adams, all they're gonna do is throw the double over there and stop him. I don't want to be that predictable anymore. That's why I'm glad all these receivers are shining. I'm glad we got a 1-2-3 punch. Hey, it might be Wicks time on Sunday. Hey, Reed might go off on Sunday, rush for 40, catch for 60. You know what I'm saying? Malik Heath might want to have his career game. Oh, I done got in a few games. I done made a few catches, but now I'm going to show y'all I really arrived. I'm confident in this playbook. I'm confident in this coaching staff. So we'll see. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's real. They signed him, but the thing is they put him on a practice squad. But I mean, you know, that's where you got to go first. He got to learn the playbook. That's what I'm saying. This week might not be the week we see him, you know. Might be the Patrick Taylor show again with A.J. Dillon, but I'm just glad we got a caliber player of him, bro. He's a very shifty, very versatile running back, bro. I love that pick. Okay, so, and then, you know, and I would say this, Drake is definitely better than Robinson. His overall game is better than Robinson, you know, so I'm glad we're able to get him, and hopefully he's one of those other, you know, like Rasul kind of deals, Devondre Campbell kind of deals. Hey, went to a couple teams, had a little bit of success, but maybe it was a coaching staff. Maybe this happened over there. Maybe that happened over there. So, hey, Drake could be that gem. Hey, remember, you know, we didn't get him late. He was always on the team. But remember James Starks? You know, all year we was running with Ryan Grant and whoever the hell, Najee Davenport. I don't remember the year, but whoever the hell we was running with. And then this motherfucking rookie came in there with some fresh legs and carried us through the motherfucking championship, bro. He carried us through. That boy James Starks, 44, was moving funky, bro, out of Buffalo. Had that high stride, high run. You know, shout out to James Starks, bro. Oh, definitely. Definitely. That's, again, look, Brandy, the other guys get paid too. Saquon is the man, you know. So, again, we want to try to stop him. We're going to try the best we could do to stop him, you know. But and if we don't stop him, we can't have anybody else doing anything, you know. But if we do stop him, we might get, you know, gashed on a couple of other plays, maybe a catch or two. You know, we give up some yards sometimes, you know. But yeah, hopefully, again, what taught me and told me Devondre Campbell wasn't ready because last week, Quay was the one calling the plays. He was the one with the green sticker on his helmet. So they just working Devondre in. They just working Devondre in. He's had that ankle injury really affected him. So, you know, every week he's going to be getting better. I wish I can say we're not going to see that, Brandy, but, you know, we're going to see a few of them arm tackles. That's just what corners do. But, you know, we cannot let them get to the second level of the defense. Hopefully we could keep it all in front of us. Hopefully them big boys up there, we keep rotating Wyatt, LVN, Carl Brooks, Wooden. Like, we keep getting a fresh rotation of them in there, wearing them old linemen out. We cannot let Saquon go off, bro. We cannot let him go off. They do all kind of shit too with him. I see them throwing him a sweep play. Hey, mark my words right now. They're gonna throw him a sweep, and then he gonna try to throw the ball. Like, they're gonna do all kind of shit to us, you know. Yeah, Quay can match Barkley, you know, as far as skill for skill, you know, hey, speed for speed and all that, but you gotta be able to tackle him. You know, you got to be able to tackle him. That's gonna be a good matchup, and I think it's gonna be good for Quay, bro. Now is the start of our playoff run. We gotta, every game from now on is like a playoff game, man. And, you know, and then now it's cool because we're going to be the hunted for the rest of the season, but then we're going to be the hunter when the playoffs come. So I'm glad how we just keep switching positions. First we're losing, everybody picking us to get blown out. Then we surprised two first place teams in their division. We beat them both. You know what I'm saying? A little home cooking at Lambeau for Kansas City, and we went on the road in Detroit, got that lick back. Didn't get a turkey leg, but got that lick back. So, you know. Yes, but you know, it's hard to slide them in there. You know, I want to see more from them too, but, you know, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it right now. You know, and I even say that with McDuffie. Yeah, he could play a little more, but shit, you know, we need Quay and Dre in there, man. We need Quay and Dre in there. You know, McDuffie can come in and, you know, help out. Obviously, he's on special teams, but we need our best guys in there at all times. And, you know, I ain't got no problem mixing them in, throwing them in the mix. Definitely. And you already know, Brandy, Preston Smith is going to set the edge. One of the things he does best. And, you know, we got to start giving Preston Smith a little more credit, man. You know, he's still a factor. You know, when the Smith Bros came, I always thought, I'm like, okay, Za'Darius is the one. You know, he's going to be the one we keep. And, you know, Preston, you know, he's good right now, but we going to end up letting him go. No, Preston actually was the one we kept. And I have not been complaining. We actually had to pay Preston because he beat a milestone. You know, we gave him a contract like, look, we're going to lowball you on a little contract, but if you get this many sacks, we'll give you some more money. He went out and got them sacks. Pay that man. Definitely. I agree with you on that. We need all them boys in there and mix it up, though. LVN in the middle, LVN on the outside, LVN on the left side, LVN on the right side, Gary on the left side, Gary on the right side, Gary over the middle, please. Can we get Rashawn Gary over a center, please? Can we do that? Because that bull rush is vicious. If he can bull rush tackles, that's fucking 6'5" to 6'6", 340 pounds. If he can push a tackle back like that with his bull rush, what you think he gonna do against a center who just hiked the ball, who ain't ready for Bane? Come on, let's get Gary over the middle. Y'all used to throw Zadarius over the middle all the time. Very, very productive. He get many sacks or quarterback pressures coming through that middle. Hey, the no turkey leg run. I love it, bro. I love it. And I also love the love shove. I'm so glad Matt looked like he was going to go away from it. The first 2 times we tried the love shove, we got 2 penalties. He ignored it for a week. There was opportunity on the 4th and 1. We went to A.J. Dillon instead, and there was another opportunity on the 4th and 1, and we threw it instead. He was scared to do the love shove, but then he reverted back to it. He looked at the analytics. This is the play in the league that's almost a guaranteed first down when it's 1 yard to go, bro. So, you know, I'm glad we doing that shit. And again, Matt LaFleur, bravo, bro, to your play calling, to your game planning, to your decision making, to your aggressiveness. Matt LaFleur has really turned the shit around. No, he won't be the coach of the year this year, but I hope he's considered. You know, he's not going to get the coach of the year. He's not. You got to win 13, 14 games to get that shit, best, you know, division champion kind of thing. You know, NFL does it like that, but he deserves respect, and I hope he just gets into the poll. You have to. You better run them 40 times and pass to them 5 times if they're going to have a chance to beat us, Brandy. You know, and that's a good way to beat us. But so this is a game. If they are to beat us by the running game, what do we have to do? We have to score first. The more we score, the less they can run, you know, and then we want DeVito feeling like he has to get points so he can make that mistake. So Rashawn could get that strip sack fumble. So Carl Brooks could come up the middle. So Devontae Wyatt, Kenny Clark, and Kenny Clark has been playing great lately, y'all. Kenny Clark, you know, coming up the middle. Bro, we in good shape, y'all. Yes, but why not have a combination of all of that, Rising E? We can have all of that. All these guys are versatile enough to do that. LVN and Rashawn could go on both sides, and they could go over the middle, you know, right over the center. Brooks and Wooden, Brooks can go, you know, Brooks an inside guy, but he can play on the end. He can play on the end. He's a unique guy with his size and body type, but he does shit that he ain't supposed to do. You know, like in wrestling, when you got the big high flyer, you got Vader doing moonsaults. You know, you got, who else had a good moonsault? That was a big dude. Vader. Hugh Morris, bro. You know, y'all know about Hugh Morris. Exactly. On the guard and the center, or in between guard and the center. That's what I'm talking about, Brandy. Bull rush or swim move. You know, they ain't used to that slim body and that speed. You know, the center's used to blocking big boys, but when they get a change of pace guy, they just get beat by speed and they can't get their hands on them. Yeah, we kind of do, bro. We kind of do. Not much on the you know, we kind of do. We kind of use him, but not as much as we should. He needs to be on the end, in the middle, and everywhere. He's athletic enough, you know, and he's like, you know, he's a smaller, compact guy compared to most of these D tackles. He's not like a you know, Vita Vea and Fletcher Cox, you know, big just hog you can't move around. He can move around, and you know, he's like a Aaron Donald, same kind of body types, kind of. You know, Kenny a little more, you know, chunkier, but you know, that's a good comparison. And no, we're not saying Kenny Clark is Aaron Donald or is anything like him. Aaron Donald is you know, he's another once in a generation type player, but Kenny Clark is you know, hey, I ain't got no complaints about him. Another California kid. Definitely has, bro. But you know what? Losing had to get LaFleur in his bag. Hot seat had to get LaFleur in his bag because he knew it was on his ass. He couldn't just sit back like previous years, like, okay, we got to work this Joe Barry thing out. I'm in my bag. We scoring this many points a game. We leading the league in offense. Now he had to look in the mirror like, what am I doing wrong? One thing McCarthy didn't do towards the end, McCarthy didn't want to change. I see a total different scheme, play calling, all kind of just different vibe from Matt LaFleur lately, y'all. Yeah, bro, we got the bodies to do it. Some people can't do it, you know. When you ain't got the body, we got bodies on top of bodies on the defensive line, you know, to the point to even with the edge rusher, I was kind of mad we got rid of Hollins. I'm like, we could use Justin Hollins, but JJ Enagbare, 5'5", hey, doing his thing, man, holding his own. It ain't like when he gets in there, it's a drop off. He holds his own, you know. He is dominating. He dominated definitely the past 3 games, but he's been pretty consistent, man. It's not always about numbers, but he's even getting his sack numbers and everything. Yeah, hey, look, everybody is playing hard, Rising E. That's why we've been in every game. And then that's why the game we did get blown out in as far as the Lions game, we cut it within 10, something we shouldn't have did. We was like 27-3, bro. You know, so that's why I always say you fire a coach when a team quits on him. This team not at any point has quit on Matt LaFleur, and they like him. And they're rallying behind Jordan Love, bro. This is just, hey, sky is the limit for this team, man. Well, you know, yeah, you know, I don't get it, man. I don't know. Because sometimes you're not able to get your subs in. I don't know if that's the lineup he used for, you know, a 3rd and long. I don't know, you know. Sometimes you try to throw shit against the wall and see what sticks, you know, but sometimes you get lucky by a play call. But yeah, that could get a bit frustrating, you know. Again, it's a long game. It's 50, 60 plays getting called. You might be wrong on 4 or 5 of them. And it's gonna look ugly, but you know, that's that ain't good at all. To rush 3, and yeah, you know, again, I told y'all this motherfucker rushed 3 and they were in the red zone. They were like on a 4-yard line. Joe Barry's rushing 3, and he ain't even rushing the 3 that we need to rush. It was LVN, Brooks, and Enagbare in there, I believe. And that was the defensive line for that play. And for sure they ran the ball and scored. Why not have all them big boys, TJ Slayton, man, Carl, bro, we got, hey, our goal line defense should be stuffing. You should not be able to run on our goal line defense. We got enough big hogs up there, you know, and those 2 linebackers, 6'4", with speed from side to side. Like, that's why it is hard to score on us in the red zone. That's exactly why. But again, you're being counterproductive putting out lineups like that, Brandy. So I agree with you. Definitely. And that's what we are. We are young and hungry. And I think we just starting, you know, we just starting to feel this winning shit. Like, they just starting to like it. After a while, when you win 1 after a losing streak, it's like, oh man, I'm glad we got that monkey off our back. But then when you get 2 and 3 and 4, that confidence just goes up. That's why we got to be careful with this Giants team. They won 2 in a row, had a bye week, rested Monday night. It's on their home turf, you know. Again, they're going to come out. They're going to come out. Oh, Mr. Vice President, I got you right now, man. Hey, your wish is my command. I'll even take a little swig. But yeah, y'all, that's what I'm looking at. And I agree. Joe Barry did his thing. There's not any game you can see this year like, damn, Joe Barry wet the bed on that one. Certain times of the game, of course, it's a long game. You're going to have bad plays. They got bad plays. We got bad plays. You're going to have drops. It's just the normal algorithm of the game. But Joe Barry, solid. Every game there's a point where we just make that stop that we need, bro. You know, they get greedy, try to go for 2. We stop them. We've been doing a lot of that. We used to not be good in those situations. Red zone, we used to just let them in. Now, it's hard for motherfuckers to get points against us, bro. Held the Chiefs to 6 points in the first half. Can you believe it? Held a team before we played them, Detroit, 6 points in the first half. Can you make this up, y'all? That's excellent. That's a defensive clinic, especially when you got fucking 6-rounders, undrafted people, backup safeties. We got all that injuries, and you still doing that? Imagine we was full-fledged, y'all. Imagine we was full-fledged, and hopefully by the end of the year, we can get people healthy at the wrong time. And not the wrong time for us, the wrong time for the league. Just say Aaron Jones is back. Christian Watson is back. Musgrave is back. That's going to be a problem for the first team we play in the playoffs, God damn it. That's going to be a problem dealing with all of them. You got Aaron, Christian Watson, Reed, Romeo Dubs, Wicks. Y'all better watch. Y'all better relax. We are where we need to be at this given time, Brandy. But no, if I don't know if you missed it, I had a live a couple days ago, and I was just talking about the safety play has been okay, but I want that Nick Collins safety play back. I want the Charles Woodson safety play back. I'm not going to say his name, but I want number 42 who used to play for us. I want that kind of safety play back. Even Clinton Dix. Okay, he did his stuff, getting bodied and all that. But was good for a splash player too. I need more splash plays from the safety position. Adrian Amos, good job. I say he was worth the money that we paid him. Jets already released him. I say he was worth the money we paid him, but he wasn't a splash guy. He made a couple big tackles that caused fumbles and got an interception or two. I remember he got an interception in his first game against Chicago, got that lick back against his old team for letting him go. Okay. But he was just the epitome of a bend but don't break kind of safety. You ain't gonna hear much from him, but either way, you ain't gonna hear much from him from people catching on him, but you also not gonna hear much from him of him intercepting the ball, taking it to the house, making those big impact plays. So I think right now, Brandy, we just figuring out right now what we're going to do with the safety position. We're going to see Owens. We're going to see Savage. We're going to see Anthony Johnson Jr. And, we're going to just see, I think we're drafting one anyway. But again, we're going to probably draft a hybrid. One of my subs said the other day there's this potential corner/safety hybrid that we should be able to grab in a draft. So safety needs help. I mean, we're not on ICU or nothing like that. Like, we're playing good enough to win, but if you want to be greedy, I need splash plays, more splash plays from the safeties. We only got 6 interceptions, y'all. And the leading interceptor is Rudy Ford, who I don't remember last time motherfucker played. Hey, John Boehner, my boy, what's up with you? Thank you for coming through. Yes, exactly. Well, Brandy, we have a coverage guy. He just hasn't been playing. Jair Alexander is the ultimate coverage guy, So hopefully we could get him back. And I just want to see, the dynamic of him and Valentine, and then throw Valentine in there, pepper Valentine in there, But I'm okay going into a fight with, again, I would call Valentine at this point, seriously, I would call him a poor man's Rasul. He's not intercepting the ball like Rasul, but he's very handsy and physical, and he's all over the receivers like Sewell. And, he ain't afraid to jump a play, Oh yeah, definitely. I guess we gave the Swifties a little bit of, we said, all right, we're gonna take it easy on y'all. And you know what, the Chiefs, the fan base and whoever else was complaining, but when you ask the Chiefs players, the announcer, not the announcers, but the reporters at the end was just trying to egg them on, like, oh, what about the bad calls from the refs? And Pat Mahomes said, no, that one call didn't change the game. The Packers were the better team. They came out and beat us. And that's the same thing Kelsey said. So that's a world class organization. And hell no, we don't want that. We tried that shit with Oren Burks. Remember that? I felt kind of weird because look, I like a safety corner hybrid. That kind of goes together. A fucking linebacker kind of defensive end kind of hybrid. That goes together. Linebackers could be big and lengthy and could rush the passer. But when you got a safety / linebacker, that's a kind of too far away from each other. And how can you be both? That just means you're not good enough at either one. Again, love Oren Burks. Do I love him? But, he was a good special teams player. But I don't want no more linebacker safety hybrids, Brandy. Oh, well, we already know that, AJ. That's why I am here. That's why you are here. That's why we are all here, okay? We got to be the voice of reason. We got to be logical thinkers, and we got to know. We have to be aware of our surroundings. In the hood, look, where I'm at, if you ain't aware of your surroundings, you're going to get your head knocked off, for real, So you got to be aware of your surroundings as a Packer fan. Coming into this year, our whole belief should have been, this is the house money year. We just need to see what the fuck we have. We just need to see who's going to step up, who we going to keep, who we going to let go, because we're still waiting to get all this money off of the books. Yeah, man. Okay, so that's the Iowa. Okay, Hey man, and that's a school that we pick at. That's a school that we have a relationship with, you know. So, possibly we could get that guy. But yeah, safety play, you know, look, when you're working with the parts we're working with, safety play has been great this year. We got rookies, journeyman almost, second string. Like we've been mixing it up at safety, bro. And I still, we get little chunk plays every now and then, but when's the last time again, and this was the safety's fault. But when is the last time we seen a big deep pass hit on us? It seemed like it's been a while. It happened against the Chargers when their third string tight end beat Jonathan Owens, who just didn't want to tackle that play. So the only time we be getting beat deep is when our safeties ain't doing their thing, man. So that's why we need a big explosive safety in this draft. Listen, bro, you know me, I'm a ride or die for him. Again, I just said I loved Oren. I did kind of, but I got stuck. Once I was studying him, I'm like, okay, how are you a hybrid safety linebacker? That don't go together. Again, you could be a hybrid defensive end linebacker, a hybrid safety corner, but a hybrid safety linebacker. I mean, I know in certain situations, safeties can play linebacker, like when you in nickel and certain stuff like that, but we don't need a blend of those two. Yes. I also think, Brandy, that is a product of Matt LaFleur just giving Jordan Love more leeway. We heard a lot more can calls this past game than I think I've ever heard. And he did it with conviction. It ain't like, he's like, hey, hit, hey, Jay Love back there, his composure back there, and bro, he did his thing, bro. That was Jay Love's best game right there. His composure, his command of the whole line, and he knew exactly what was going on. He didn't sit up there for 3 or 4 seconds like what's going on. Soon as he walked up, oh, can like soon he's getting better with his eyes. He's starting to, hey, man, sky's the limit. That's all I gotta say. Yeah. And I wouldn't even call that a bad game. I wouldn't call it a bad game. Wasn't his best. We've seen him better. He spoiled us with great play from where we picked him at. We didn't think we'd be talking about Karl Brooks like this. Maybe Brandy did. She knows stuff ahead of time. But, early in the year, we wouldn't think about no Karl Brooks. Just that he's come in and made the impact he's made. I think, again, sky is the limit. Look at the bodies we got. We didn't even talk about big TJ Slaton. Hey, good job getting your hand out, smacking that ball away, bro. Hey, when you get beat at the line, it ain't over with. Get your motherfucking hands up. You might tip a ball. It almost could have got intercepted, bro. So good job from TJ Slaton, big boy. And you lost some weight. You look a lot better this year overall. Okay, you get washed out sometimes. And again, you're still a big boy. You get tired. But TJ Slaton, good job. And, you're going to be, hey, you're a big, big part of this team. And we're going to need you, big fella. Yeah, Brandy, I did a little studying on that because I'm like, what is going on? Because I seen it a few times live in the game. I'm like, what the hell is he doing rolling out like that? So my synopsis is, because, I watched the film. So he's been doing that on his own. And he's been doing that. Again, it might be design, but he's been doing that whenever, said Hut or Blue 58, Hut, soon as he goes up, if there's a guy in front of him, obviously he's blocking that guy. But if Elton already picked the guy up, or if Runyon already picked the guy up and he has nobody to block, instead of double teaming, which is fine too, double team, hey, Elton's here tied up with this guy, Runyon's here tied up with this guy, go double team them. But instead of double teaming them, the linebackers aren't covered, so he's not going upfield for a block. So he swings around as a kind of like a lead blocker type, and he looks scary running. When you see him running like that and Jay Love is just back there looking to pass, it's like nobody's getting in on that. So again, Myers deserves, he deserves to be talked about good. Oh, well, Jenkins is a man. I always love Elgton Jenkins, bro. Ever since I seen him take out Aaron Donald and wipe him with the floor. When I seen him get Aaron Donald so frustrated, Aaron Donald had the result of fighting. And I even knew before then, out of Mississippi State, one of our hot pots and getting players from college, bro. Hey, Elgton is the man. best guard in the league. I'm sorry, bro. Not only he's the best guard in the league, but if need be, he can play left tackle. If need be, he could play right tackle. If need be, he could play center. He is a fucking Swiss Army knife, bro. Shout out to Elton Jenkins, bro. Can do it all at an elite level, bro. Great pick there for the Packers. Shout out to Goot. You know, we all like to say, oh, Goot, bad in the third round. Goot drafted Josh Jackson, or did he draft Josh Jackson? That was a little while ago. Maybe Goot did draft him. All these other people that, you know, we kind of failed on. Man, remember Ahmad Carroll, y'all? That cornerback, Ahmad Carroll, I was crazy for him coming out of draft. I'm like, oh, he gonna come out and do this, do that. Didn't do nothing. Hell yeah, what? You already know I'm talking Packers. I can talk Packers all day long. Look, we already going on an hour. This show's supposed to be 30 minutes long, but if you talking Pack with me, I could keep going. But what's up to you? Thanks for coming through. Definitely. And only thing, I just love that motion though, you know. It does something to defenders, bro. I'm telling you, even if it takes their mind off of their assignment for half a second, we might have snapped the ball while they're still thinking and catch them in their tracks. And hey, the more movement in the backfield, the better. Now, it can cause more penalties, illegal, you know, formation or, you know, offside. Somebody think they got a motion when they don't. But when you work in like a, you know, well-oiled machine, when you continuously do it, if you look at Shanahan's offense, which is one of the best in the league, all you see is motherfuckers moving in the backfield. It's like, man, you get dizzy. It's like, damn, Debo running this way, Christian gonna swing around, and you got Ayuk. You know, it's crazy, bro. And we got the bodies to do that. We run the same offense, so you know, hey, monkey see, motherfucking monkey do, especially if it's working. You know, they definitely stepped up the last few weeks, and let's get better though. Let's say something better. Fuck last few weeks. We done made it a month now. Hey, let's put a month on that shit. Let's give our team credit of when we turned this shit around. People like, oh man, we finally getting better. No, we ain't finally getting better. We got better 4 weeks ago. You know, we are on the fucking warpath right now. We taking people out. Hey, I ain't mad. Hey, they cooking. Hey, what y'all eating down there, David? What y'all be eating in Mississippi, bro? Keep feeding them that shit, and I hope you eating it, because Elton is a thick boy. Preston Smith, Mississippi State. I'm mad Kylan Hill went away. He had too much of an attitude, and I think he just was a scapegoat kind of situation. That happens with football teams. It's like, he is talented. We can keep him, but we got A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones locked up for a few years, so his timeline just ain't gonna work. He got an attitude. Probably got an attitude because he mad that he ain't playing. Kylan Hill was a beast, but goodbye, Kylan Hill. You know, I wish you the best. Big Nate is in a motherfucking building, and not only Big Nate, but it is the real boss, Monica Anaya. Shout out to you. Good morning to you. Blessings to you and your family, and I hope Big Nate's feeling better. Did you make him a hot toddy like I suggested? You know, ginger tea, little lemon ginger tea. You know what I'm saying? Throw a little fireball in there and he'll be all right. Put a jacket on, go to sleep. He gonna sweat that shit out. You know, he gonna be having snot and shit coming out his nose and all that, but you gotta sweat that out. And Big Nate, bro, we know you love the snow, but man, get your ass out the snow, man. You doing snow angels and shit with Lil Nate. Hey, that's why you getting sick, bro. Calm down, bro. Hey, you got family to take care of, man. Oh, with the flu, that's what it is. Hey, I hope you get well, bro. I hope you get well, man. But hey, you might lose a couple pounds now. Definitely. And then not just running it, but what did you say? Play action, you know, Sims touchdown, play action, you know. Hey, A.J. Dillon is a product of that. You know, we couldn't be doing successful play action plays if they weren't afraid to get hit by Quadzilla, you know, putting niggas out the game. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, no. Hey, Brandy, I told you, every play is designed to score a touchdown. It just didn't work that time. We seen it worked in the Super Bowl, but yeah, that was too many moving parts there. We need a little more practice on that Philly special. And we'll call that Packers. We'll just call that the Philly cheese special. You know, we got to add the cheese on there, the Wisconsin cheese. Zane Strong again with some strong words. I would love that. I would love that. And, you know, I could see that type stuff happening. possibly, this year, because again, he's arrived. He's thrown for 3. He's thrown for, 2. But I'm telling you, it's a different game. His eyes are different. Again, he's seen a plethora of defenses now. Week 1 through 5, he's just learning, bro. He's just learning week 1 through 5. Now we're getting deeper into this shit, and he's only growing and getting better. Yeah, we shouldn't be running those screens. We need Aaron Jones to be doing that. But I like screens. Again, they can all be useful. Defense could get so antsy of us, like, oh, we're gonna stop the run here, hit them on a screen. That could be, and then we kind of the check downs to me, just like the check down to AJ Dillon for like 15 yards. It was almost a screen. It wasn't a design screen, but it was a check down. Check downs to me is like a cousin of the screen. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yes, he does, and he's gonna get love with the contract that we give him. But it ain't gonna be nothing huge or nothing like that. But AJ Dillon, I think he's the type that could take a team-friendly deal. You know what I'm saying? He loves the city. He's the mayor of Door County. So hopefully, we could work something out with him. But as a number 2 running back, are you kidding me? He's turned into a number 1 just by default, and he hasn't blinked, bro. As much as stumbling he does before getting the ball sometimes, running the wrong way, we take the good with the bad with him. We didn't say nothing when he ran homeboy over and put him out the game, We didn't say nothing when he caught a 5-yard check down and turned it to a 15-yard catch and run. We didn't say nothing when he was running in, almost getting touchdowns in the goal line. So, shoot, honestly, I'm going to leave that to Russ Ball, bro. I know he's going to get the bag, but the Packers are great. We did it with Devontae like 2 or 3 times. He was like, I know what y'all fucking doing. I'm getting out of here. We pay somebody just enough before we kind of over project them. So it would be smart to give Love his money this off season. We gotta give it to him because we've seen enough, but we haven't seen everything. But we've seen enough to give him a little bag, but we ain't gotta give him the big bag. So it's gonna be something negotiable, and he could just sign a great extension. Yeah, but see, that's where we get tricky at. That's why I'm gonna let Russ Ball deal with that. Because that's what we will be paying for, Brandy, if he's this Love guy we think he is. But if we were to do it like, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But I don't know if he's going to demand that much either, Brandy. It's tough because, again, he did sit on the bench for 4 years. How much more do we need to see? Like, I don't know. But I'm glad I don't have to do that shit. But, again, he's a shoe-in to get him some money and, get an extension for sure. Go, Mike. What's the word, bro? Oh, you cooking? What you cooking, dog? What you throwing down on? It's past noon over there, bro. You in Texas? I'm good with Drake. Cornerback, I ain't got nothing on, bro. I've expressed my admiration for Drake. I think he's a good player, and I think he will contribute if he gets the opportunity because the skills are there. Again, dashy kind of guy, can catch out of the backfield, and he can take one to the house for 60. He can do that, He didn't prove enough yet, but that's the whole trick. We get guys just like Devontae. I knew he was the best receiver in the league. All y'all knew he was the best receiver in the league, but I was arguing with Vikings fans. They was talking about Adam fucking Thielen was better than Devontae. So I'm like, y'all crazy. Watch him in 2-3 years. Then he ended up being the best receiver ever. But what the Packers did, we kind of estimated. We like, oh, he gonna be great. So let's give him this little change now because he don't even know he great yet, and he ain't put up the great numbers yet. Devontae had 2-3 seasons where he had 998 yards, 800 yards. He was always getting close. He missed a few games, so we paid him just enough to keep him. But after a while, he's like, no, I need to be the highest paid. I see what y'all doing me. We've been underpaying him. So, oh, absolutely not. We're not gonna let him walk. But I think it could be a little less than that 250 again. Now, I don't know, Brandy. If we do run the table the rest of the way, maybe shock somebody in the playoffs, or at least be competitive in that first round game. Maybe that we did see enough, especially for a first-year starting quarterback, bro. He's doing what Aaron couldn't do last year. Again, we ain't going to get ahead of ourselves, but he's on pace to do what Aaron couldn't do last year. Same team, except for Reed. And Wicks. I ain't going there yet. I got love for Dave. That's my birthday twin. Again, generational talent. You don't really often, unless you're a franchise like Packers and certain other ones, you don't really often get to say, I have the best player at his position in the whole league. We got to get that with David Bakhtiari. We got that with Aaron Rodgers. We getting that with Elton right now, quiet as kept. Certain people, certain teams can say, we got the number one best player in the league, and that's what David was, even when he wasn't at his best. Now, can we adjust that contract? Hell yeah, we could do that. But if he can be on the field next year, and Love got less to worry about, David, a healthy David, and Elton and J Love there, and the way that Myers is playing now, and we could draft a tackle that's eventually going to take over for David, but we like to draft those hybrid players, so we'll draft a tackle / guard. They could go to guard, and we got Zach Tom, So we're going to have to figure it out, but, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Let's focus on this playoff run we about to go on. Yeah, no, they can't pay him until May for sure. Like, we can't give it to him now anyway. So that's why, that's why even Goop been saying, we need the whole season to see what he's capable of, to see what we're going to do with him. Obviously, yeah, because you can't do nothing until May. So, yeah, the way the contract got signed when he took his little extension or whatever, we will not be able to even do nothing with May. But again, you can have backdoor negotiations and shit, The shit could be done, and as soon as the first day of May hit that we can sign him, you might just see it's done. They might get it done earlier, but yeah, for sure, we cannot pay him until May. Yeah, not too soon. Now, the next contract, we can overpay, but this one is we still have a little leverage while we do. The problem is Aaron Rodgers got too much leverage toward the end, and he gets to start to manage it. So right now, give Love a little bag. Give him a little nice, cute little bag, Give him a little starter bag and say, hey, give us 2 more years of this. We'll extend it and make you the highest paid player. And then, sell him a dream. Oh, my God. Hey, Drake, A.J. Dillon, and Aaron Jones, you're in fucking trouble. You're in trouble. Well, bro, I mean, we working on that right now. This look like this is a full season of greatness, right? If we do what we supposed to do these last 5 games, that is true. That is true. Burrow also made it to the Super Bowl, whatever that means. You didn't win it, but you made it. So he's shown that he had the ability to conduct and be the leader of a team to go on so far of a run and to go on a run where they weren't supposed to go on. So that's why I think he got that. And he got it out of the hype from college. He was a hyped up guy from college. So that bag was coming to him, just like Trevor Lawrence. He going to get that bag. It's, Love didn't have that hype coming into college. So that's why, again, we got to use all the leverage we can. Again, I want little man, I want the little homie to make his money, but it got to be in our best interest right now. Why put all the money that way right now? We still need to treat him kind of like a rookie contract. It's going to be an oversized rookie contract, but why is our team so good? Why is, because for a while, Kansas City went off of Mahomes' rookie contract. Who else? A couple other rookie contracts out there, like Brock Purdy. Niners are so good because they ain't paying him that much. When they end up paying him, they're going to have to, sacrifice other positions. They ain't going to be as good in other positions. So, it's a tricky thing, but that's why I'm glad I ain't got to make the decisions. Russ Ball, Brian Gutekunst, hey, trust the process, and the Packers we trust. Yeah, but not the big bag right now. Not the big bag. Not the big bag. But to see Burrow got 275, and, the more time passes, the contracts get higher. So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how they handle the situation. I'll be tuning in, but I'm just glad I ain't got to make that decision. But I would give them the bag. But again, you're hindering yourself in other spots, Do we need that big free agent acquisition, at some point, in 2025 when we get all these contracts off the books? Do we need that? I don't know. I can't agree, bro. Not yet. Jair is injury prone, at this point. But who, so is Aaron Jones. There's a lot of people injury prone, but when he comes, he brings it. I'm not there yet with Jair, and I'm not there with Davey yet. Again, we paid him anyway. This is gonna be like probably the last year of the contract. So shit, let's get what the fuck we have. Yeah, the tables have turned now. So y'all don't get nervous and first watching the games, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like it's like, okay, I just want to see development. Now I actually want to win. So, it's going to be more stressful on Sundays, but let's just hang in there, everybody. The future looks very promising, bro. Yeah. Brandy, we are top 3 in the NFL. Top 3 and dead money. We paying motherfuckers. We should, we got to get that shit off of the books first before we start doing stuff. Yeah, Joe did his thing, but again, we're talking about different franchises. We're talking about Cincinnati. So again, Joe Burrow to us probably isn't what Joe Burrow is to him. To Cincinnati, like he's God. I mean, I think he's a good quarterback. I think he's above average quarterback, but I like Love Ceiling a little more. I'm sorry. Joe might be better right now, but I like Love Ceiling better. Sorry. And Love has a better offensive line, which Joe Burrow probably is going to never have, which is why he's missing time now. Yeah, hey, it's all about leverage. We got to remember, Brandy, it's a business. As much as we love and this to go on and that to go on, it's a damn business, and they're going to do what's the best interest in their bottom line. So how does David look done? I'm just asking you. The time he's missed, does he look done? Because the last time we seen him, week 1 in Chicago, he didn't look done. He looked just as fresh as I've ever seen him, bro. I don't know if you got to go back and watch, but that's the birthday twin, bro. You can't talk about David. That's my beer chugging twin, bro. You can't talk about David like that, bro. It ain't his fault, bro. Dr. Kevorkian he ended up doing surgery on him. We thought we had the other doctor that everybody else go to, but Kevorkian came in and just did the surgery on him, and it just went bad, bro. It's a bad surgery. Ain't nothing David Bakhtiari could do about his knee having to get drained 15 times during the season, bro. You ever had your knee drained before? You play ball. That shit ain't cool. Your knee be looking like it got an extra tennis ball on it. After a game, you got to get it drained. That's not his fault. His body, blood type, I don't know, genes, DNA, I don't know. It just went wrong. It was a freak injury, freak surgery. But when he went out there and played week 1, please watch week 1 over. It was a victory. But look, he wasn't the problem. I'm cool with Bakhtiari. And then again, we already too far into this shit. We done paid already. So it's like, well, let's get what we can out of him and send him off in a good way. But is he tradable right now? What are we going to do? Trade him to the Jets? And that's just a death sentence for him because he don't want to play on that field. He already been complaining about how the fields are because it fucked up his career. You're going to think about shit when you sitting so long. He like, why am I so hurt? Damn, look at the fields I got hurt on. Give David Bakhtiari a chance. Generational talent, bro. You don't just get that everywhere, bro. Oh, yeah, they definitely did. But Daniel Jones is not Jordan Love and will never be. That's debatable, bro. But listen, let's not talk about who needs to go right now. They still got the G on their head. We need to be cheering for them. For the rest of the year, let's cheer for our people and not just say who needs to go and who don't need to go. We're going to figure out who needs to go throughout their play, bro. But let's not wish bad on him or give him a hard time. Hey, what if Aaron Jones came back and had a magical fucking playoff run and helped us beat motherfuckers? He was catching out the backfield, running for 120 yards, having an Aaron Jones type game. He been resting enough. He should come out there with some burst, bro. So, hey, let's not throw in a towel on our guys. They still on the team. They're still under contract, and they play for the Packers, bro. We got to root for them. Boy, oh, boy, you need to, can you get you some sage, bro, and burn it around your house, You having a bad day, bro? Why you talking down on us like that? Oh, man. Bro, you can't say that. All right, I'm done with you today. Not yet, bro. I'll give him 1 more year. Yeah, but maybe, Brandy, for an old team with a lot of vets like we had a couple years ago, Big Dog and this person, that person, we got a young team like this, Young Bucks, I think it's better that they play back-to-back like that. You can't give us too much time to rest. We know that, bro. We know that, bro. But again, it depends on how the rest of this year looks, man. We got to see if we got something solid at that left tackle. And again, if he does come back, it ain't like we're going to sign him or re-sign him for a 3-year deal. It probably will be for 1 or 2 more years, and he'll just run out the rest of the contract. But again, we number 3 in dead space, cap space. So I don't know, bro. But right now, I'm just, worried about this run we about to go on. Oh yeah, I mean it's gonna be one of the highest that can be. It's gonna be one of the highest that can be. You know, they lucked up and Aaron got hurt. I don't know. Did they plan that? They didn't give us that first rounder. I was drooling over that first rounder, but it's all good. Colton, my boy, what's up with you, man? Welcome, man. You know, we just living that Packer life. But hey, this was supposed to be a 30-minute stream, but we just talking about Packers, something we all love to do. Oh boy. Don't do that to my boy David. Again, he my birthday twin. David Bakhtiari, we want you back. We're sorry what happens. We could restructure that contract though. You could give us a little bit of that back, you know, but nah, bro. Once in a lifetime kind of tackle, bro. He just had a bad surgery, bad reaction, you know. Oh no. Definitely, you know, hey, our prime time you know, record ain't so bad, you know. We lost that Monday nighter. We gonna get that lick back with this Monday nighter. But yeah, I'm with that. I know, Jennifer. Thank you. You know, we got some sense in here. I don't know. Goat Mike woke up on the wrong side of the bed, man. I told him he need to sage his house. Maybe you need, hey, Goat Mike, here. Hopefully you get some of this contact. Hold on, Goat Mike. You're just being so negative, bro. Here, man. Get you some of that and go sit in. Go sit down. Go chill out, bro. Jeez. But anyway, hey, we an hour in this bitch, man. Thank all y'all for coming through. You already know. Shout out to Goat Mike. Thank you for coming through. Jennifer Wright. Thank you for coming through. My boy David. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming through. Colton, my boy. Thank you for coming through. Zane Strong, always. Brandy Lewis, always. You know. Shout out to my boy. Did I miss my boy David? David, shout out to you, my Mississippi brother. Freddie Roper, can't forget about you. And again, if I forgot about you, I didn't forget about you. Shout out to Monica Anaya. Shout out to Packer fans with swagger, Big Nate. Shout out to Little Nate, the little homie. How you doing? I ain't seen you in a minute. Seen you in the snow. Take care of your pops. Everybody take care of Big Nate. He needs to get well so he can get back to work and get that bag, bro. You just now starting to get, you know, expand your business and all that shit. You can't get sick right now. We need you on the streets, dog. So go get your money, man. Shout out to who else we had up in here? Again, if I forgot about you, I didn't forget about you. Mr. Vice President. AJ, what's up? AJ, I ain't seen you in a minute. What's up with you, bro? Hope you're doing good. John Bainan. And yeah, and with that being said, Rising E, my boy Rising E, thank you for coming through. You know, with that being said, y'all, you know, I probably won't see y'all till the weekend unless some crazy shit happen. I probably won't see y'all till Monday. Go out there with your green and your gold and all your shit. Rep your team. Hey, Monday Night Football. Let's just have a great game. I don't care if we win by 3. I don't care if we win by 30. Right now, it's all about the piling up the victories and getting better, man. Milto, my boy, shout out to you. So, yeah, man, Dale Baldwin, my boy, shout out to you. Thank you for everybody coming through. And, you know, I'm holla at y'all, you know. You never know. I might come up on this bitch, you know. You never know. So be on the lookout. If you haven't subscribed, please. If you haven't liked the video, please like the video. Let's get these things out. I do this shit every morning if y'all come fuck with me like y'all have. So, I'm out of this bitch, but thank you so much. Let me get the last few comments in here. I'm not gonna get no comments from Goat Mike because you've been negative today, bro. Out of here. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you, Zane. My boy David. Hey, I will, bro. And it's all because of what? Because of this, bro. I don't care. I could talk Packers all day. I appreciate you. So I'm out of here, y'all. But hey, hit that like button. Thank you. Hey, rewatch this shit if you want to. Tell a friend. Tell all your Packer friends what we've been doing, bro. Wake and pack. That's a great way to start off the day. So I'm out. Thank you.